All right, welcome back to a new day and time for some entertainment. Now, if you were just watching that video, there's nothing I can say now that will just top it. So let me just do this. I'm a hobby.
I did.
Yo, he just got the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Foresight Music Video Awards, and I have to say, very, 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 very proud. And I think couldn't have gone to a better person this year. Congratulations, bro. Hammer of the last two. So when we were watching the video, and you have been pivotal in the household names, the Adams and the Sarkodias and the Tinys and Obrafors, and I mean, how does it feel for you knowing that you've been the guiding light for these young guys coming up?
Well, it feels good. It feels good when you are part of people's success, when you contribute to the life-changing experience of these young men. I feel very, very, very good, especially when they came together to do a song for me.
Okay, but this is the thing. I mean, being in that vantage position you're in, everybody who wants to be in music, especially rap, hip life, so forth, wants to get to you. I read some of your Facebook messages. You're very instrumental in talking to youth and speaking your mind. However, do you get bombarded with like people's demos every day, and out of so many people always wanting you to produce them because you've been so successful? How do you decipher who to even listen to?
I'm sorry to say, I don't do that anymore. I can't do that. I can't keep up.
Okay.
Because now the internet has allowed people to release songs by the minute.
Oh yes.
So these guys are kind of in the hurry. And my kind of production takes a while.
You take your time.
Yes, I take my time. I'm still old school. I'm still old school. I believe in working on an album for a year before releasing, because I believe I respect the audience. I respect the fans. I want to give them something they can really buy and keep under their pillow. I don't want just anything. So, like in the process, I will have to use a whole year. Like Adam's Volta Regime album, it took me, I think, 1.5 years. To finish it. Obrafo's Paimuka album was 2 years. So it takes time. I believe in time, and because of that, I can't really make albums anymore. So these mixtape compilation albums that I do, it's a way of making sure all these guys who are bothering me get out without an album.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry. Without an album.
Hammer, let me ask you this. I mean, because you have seen some of the old school, you've infused it into the new school. We have the likes of Al Qaeda, Azonto, and there's a few decent artists as well who are doing their thing. But what do you see the future of the Ghana music industry being like?
Because very, very bright, extremely bright. I think, the old school was made up of people who were steering the old school. Were made up of travel agents who had no passion for music. They were the executive producers. They were just paying for these guys to go to the studio, and they didn't have any plan for the artist. They just they were trying to make a quick buck.
Yep.
But now the new star boys are businessmen themselves. The good thing is that the new star boys are businessmen, and they are actually steering the game by themselves. So you have a creative businessman who cares about his brand, pushing it. Unlike first, that you had no say. You, the artist, you wanted to reach your fans. The executive producer wanted to make some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's crazy. I think they're going the right way. Azonto and them, they're very good. They're all welcome, because it's art. You can't measure art. You can't put a line to it. I think it will go by itself. It will unleash itself by itself. So Azonto, Al Qaeda. Actually, Al Qaeda is a kind of Azonto, I think.
Yeah, it's a variation of it.
Yeah. So I think it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. We're welcome.
Well, most people know you from business. From the music only, but you are also a businessman. There's a lot of things you do. Your brother actually owns Coca King.
Yep.
Do you have shares in it?
I better.
You better. So that means that me too, I should have shares, because me and you were here.
Yeah, man.
We're here.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Talk to him.
Trying to get some free cocoa.
Hello.
Take that to Albert or say.
Of course. But coming from such an entrepreneurial family, I mean, you could have also gone the other way and stayed away from music. What was it about music that? Because you're a businessman aside from the music you do, so you could focus on your other businesses. But why still do the music?
You know, the same person who discouraged me in the beginning, my dad, who ended up supporting me, was the same person. Was the same reason why I got into music, because he fed us with Pavarotti, you know, classic music. He has this passion for classical music, so we grew up on. I mean, I think the only local music we had in our house was Osibisa. We were embedded into the classicals, and it gave me that advantage too. You know, I was able to dissect
that
songs
makes sense.
after
A lot
hearing
of
them.
your hooks do have a very classical element.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
never thought about it. And then the beats hit like boom.
The drums.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
no,
get it. So, go on, babe.
I was going to ask you this. Outside your immediate camp, you know, the guys we know, the podcast season, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Is there I want you to name drop now. Is there somebody that you've seen that you can see being the next Kwao, the next Sarkodie, the next person to give us that extra foot up on?
I think I have one. I've cited one. Actually, two.
Names.
Kenata and
Kofi Kenata. Yeah.
Kenata and T-Flow.
T-Flow.
I don't know who
T-Flow.
T-Flow is.
I
Who's
do know
T-Flow?
T-Flow.
Yeah.
I've got a
Nobody
story about T-Flow. T-Flow. All right, let me tell you about T-Flow. T-Flow, when you see him, very calm, very collected. He's cool. Even when he talks, he's like, "Yeah, my name's T-Flow." So I actually interviewed him once when I'm on radio. So he goes, "Yeah, my name's T-Flow." So T-Flow, do a freestyle. Okay, my name's T-Flow, but all of a sudden this rapping voice came, and I was like, "Wow, damn, boy, you got."
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's a new kid, and he actually won. I think he was second on the next big thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him over there actually when I was a judge, and I think he has potential. And I also have this girl called Olive. Most people know him as Olivia, but we changed her name to Olive, and she has
a
some
singer or rapper?
a singer. She has a jazz background. She has soul, and she's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So we're working with her too, and a few others.
Okay. When it comes down to it, I mean, what do you say
Oh,
to
I
the young
forgot.
boys? What did you
Mama.
forget? Somebody else?
Area boy.
I thought he was going to say Messi K. I'm actually disappointed.
Area boy. Area boy. Is
Area boy.
Yeah, area boy. Abena. He has a new single out featuring Obrafo.
And you produced that?
I produced it. I think he has potential.
Okay.
He will be part of the new school that will take over from the
Yeah.
Star Boys reigning now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the revival is coming.
Of course.
Okay, so I mean, the young people, what do you say to them? Because right now, okay, and I don't know why they send me messages. People send me messages. I'm a music artist. Help me, produce me, and I'm like, I don't know anything. So if I get Facebook messages like that, you must get hundreds. What do you say to them? And I don't think some of them are that good, to be honest.
Yeah.
As well. So what do you say to them in order for them to be realistic?
My camp is terrible. I mean, you don't want to come there. You come there, you meet people kneeling down.
Boot camp.
You know, with their hands
It's a lot
up.
of work.
It's a lot of work. I mean, first of all, you lose your ego when you get to my place. The first thing you lose is your ego, because you see the boss himself sitting on the floor, playing with you. I mean, eating from the same bowl with you. So you lose your ego and become you. Then we can get into your mind. The major part of my training is psychological. I build confidence into these guys and make them know that when you leave here, nobody will fit you. You know. Then we go to your rap. So with the rap part, I just make sure I fine tune. I don't teach them how to rap.
They're already
You have to
talented.
be a good rapper. You know, then I fine tune as I go. Like Sarkodie, I was his biggest fan on radio when he was with Duncan. You know, and I thought this guy was going to be the best. You know, and I called the station and I told him that, look, you're going to be the best. I think 3 or 4 years later, that's when he approached me. And I realized that all this guy needed was a big platform to show what he has. And it sparked it for him. He just needed a big platform. He didn't need training. He had everything. So the big platform that I gave to him, he stood on it and took off. He took off from it. So what the boys need, like mostly, is to be humble, very collective. Make sure you have your eyes on your goal, and just go towards it. I mean, the light at the end of the tunnel. That's all you should see.
Really sound advice there.
Yeah.
So what's next for you before we finish? What can we expect from Hammer of the last two?
Well, I just released my contribution on Books and Rhymes, Adam's new album. I released it 2 days ago. It's called Ohene featuring Obrafo. I think it's doing very well online and radio. And upcoming songs are Kwakese. Obrafo is actually on a featuring tour.
No, he was here last week.
Yep.
You didn't ask him?
No, he told us about back in the day concert on Friday.
Of course, Obrafo is laid back. If you
Yeah,
don't
he
ask
was
him,
so
won't say.
chilled. Yeah.
He won't say.
So when is that concert?
No, it's not a concert. It's
I
actually
mean, sorry, a tour. Sorry.
yeah, it's a featuring tour. He started with Sarkodie. He did something with Kwakese recently with
Right.
Bol J. He did something with Manifest, which is due out this Christmas. Obrafo initially had, like, you wouldn't find Obrafo on people's songs.
No, yeah.
True, he was just
He was just Obrafo. So now we decided to spread out his wings
Nice.
a bit,
Yeah, featuring
and
tour.
yeah, so he's on a featuring tour. He would do a couple of artists before he signs out. Yeah, before he signs out.
And then you'll be releasing new artists.
Yeah, we'll try basically.
Well, Mercy K, I'm still looking for someone to sign me. So, Hammer, do we want to make this official and tell the world the announcement about?
You know about it already.
You people wait.
I mean,
Hammer is
we
my
have
producer.
something.
What she
both
feeling?
had
You know,
something.
I actually went to my Wikipedia recently, and I saw
that
an
Hammer's
article about
producing me.
you and me. After they saw us in the studio.
Really?
Yep.
Somebody,
Yeah.
somebody added it to the Wikipedia that we should look out for Hammer and Hammer.
Hammer and Hammer.
Wow.
High five.
Wow.
So we watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out.
It will
Yes.
be entitled Ha Amma. Anyway, Charlie Hammer, once again, man, I have to say I am so proud, man.
Thank
We've gone back for many years,
Many
and
years.
Wow.
there's been a lot of transitions and progressions. And the same way he said I was a bad boy, I was
Yeah.
equally a bad boy.
Yeah.
So to have us both here,
And now you're both
so
good
docile
boys.
and so
Now
successful.
you're
You
both
know,
good
well
boys.
done, man.
Yeah, what I want to say to the parents out there is don't give up on your kids,
Nah,
because you never know. They will change. Give them time. Don't disown them. Don't sack them from home because they're doing. We were the definition of bad. Finally, after some time, we just stopped everything.
do you know why we're so laid back now?
Why?
Got it out of our system.
Exactly. The experience was good.
But please,
It made us
children,
grow.
don't go out and be bad either, please. I beg.
Yeah, but don't give up on them.
Amen.
Yeah, parents, don't give up on them.
All right.
All right, so I guess we'll be back in a moment to sign out.